We're coming up on an election. I mean, it's a
Let me see. What else we got. Oh, this one pissed me off too. We'll watch this one.
Look, I'm a big believer that people are more productive when they're in person, and really, man, the whole sort of work from home thing. It's like, I think it's. Look, there are some exceptions, but I kind of think that the whole.
I would bang it really hard. I would bang the Elon man bot really hard.
Notion of work from home is a bit like the fake Marie Antoinette quote, "Let them eat cake." Mm-hmm. It's like really, you're going to work from home and you're going to make everyone else who made your car come work to the work.
This guy's such a loser, dude. Like, yeah, the people who have to work on the assembly line might have to come into the factory, which does suck, and I wish they could work from home, but you're trying to tell people that have the ability to work from home and have the equipment to work from home that they have to come into the office because why? Because you're a fucking asshole? That's it. Like, what does he thinks that there's no proof that productivity is lower when you're working from home. There's no proof about for that. There's no study that says that. There's no study. There's no. In fact, most offices that started work, like not most offices, I don't know that for sure, but a lot of offices, many offices that started work from home during 2020 when we had lockdown and we were closed down. Many of those people chose not to get new leases on office buildings because productivity did not go down and they didn't have to pay for a lease on an office building. There's no proof. He just wants to control people as much as he can. It's so annoying. Did Elon claim that he has autism or imply it? I don't know anything about that, okay?
The factory, you're going to make the people who make your food that gets delivered, that they can't work from home?
No, they can't, because that's the nature of what they're doing.
They can't work from home, but you can? Does that seem morally right?
You're a billionaire, dude. You're a fucking billionaire. I don't want to hear about what you think is morally right about working from home. You have how many houses do you have, Elon? You're a fucking billionaire. Put a fucking assembly line in your workers' houses and let them work from home. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. It's like, this is such a stupid opinion. I want the same kind of job as a CEO. 6 hours of golf and 2 hours of kissing ass to other wealthy people. That sounds so sick. That sounds so sick. I've never played golf. I'm gonna have to start learning how to play golf. Just this actually, literally, like people who love billionaires, like their mentality is that will be me someday. So their mentality may literally be, I got to start working on my golf game because I'm going to have to hit the greens with the other CEOs. I call CEOs as modern day slavers, and they're blind to their own fragility. I mean, I would agree with you.
That's messed up.
You see it as a moral issue?
Yes.
I mean, I see it more as just
it's a productivity issue, but it's also a moral issue. People should get off the goddamn moral high horse with the work from home bullshit.
What the He is on a moral high horse about the same issue. He thinks that he's morally correct about people shouldn't be able to work from home because not everyone can do it. It's like, you shouldn't be able to be a fucking billionaire because not everyone can do it. This is so annoying, dude.
Because they're asking everyone else to not work from home while they do.
And yet there's still pushback, by the way. It's still going on. This battle is still happening. I mean,
God, this guy is such a glazer, dude. Stop.
Leaders of organizations, and I speak to plenty of them, I want people back. I want people back. 3 days a week, they're still battling. It's not clear that it's ever going to change. People are not coming back 5 days a week.
It doesn't matter, dude. Let people work from home so they can fucking not have to get in a fucking suit and commute for like 60 fucking hours because people made their cities unwalkable just so that they can come do the same shit in the office that they have the equipment to do at home. What's the point? What's the point? There's not the increased productivity. Where's the study that says that the productivity has gone down significantly with people working from home? It's cheaper. Just don't rent out a fucking office. Not to mention, that opens up a lot of jobs for people who can't commute that far, who can't drive, who physically cannot go to an office, who are of value to the workforce. I mean, this is, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't care that people are working or not. But if I'm talking about pros and cons for people like Elon specifically, this opens up jobs at his companies to people who would not be able to do them before, who are good at working and good at doing those jobs. So why does he care?
The laptop class is living in La La Land. Okay.
The laptop class. By the way, that's like that's a tactic that a lot of that rich people use. So, like making up shit like that, like the laptop class. That's not a class, okay? The laptop class is meant to divide lower classes, okay? That's meant to make like manual laborers be like, yeah, the fucking laptop class is the reason why I have to work hard. The reason why I have to work hard is because the people that work from home in the laptop class, even though they're potentially making the same amount of money, they're potentially making the same amount of money and living in very similar ways. But the reason why certain people have to work hard is not because of the laptop class that wants to work from home. It's because of people like this. It's like, okay, here's what you do. If you want people to come into the office so bad, pay the people who work there more. Pay the people who work at your factory more than you pay the people that work from home. You want them to be there in person so bad, pay them extra for coming into the office. They can get their job done from home, so there's no reason for them to come in. You've got all the money, so you have all the power in the world to make people do whatever you want them to do. Pay them more. Execs want the superpowers of IT-minded creators, but don't want to pay the price. That's very true. Oh God, not paying someone more. But how will the CEO survive? It's so fucking funny. Just pay people more if that's what you want from them. Like, you're just trying to divide lower classes until you can bully people into coming to the office and work instead of just working from home, which is fully possible for all of your people at Twitter. So it's just like, okay, pay them more. You want them to be in the office so bad, pay them. Pay them for their commute time too while you're at it. They're taking extra time to get there. So why don't you pay them to get there? How about that? He doesn't want to do that either.
You can't. But look at the cars. Are people working from home here? Of course not. So the people.
So pay them more.
You know, building cars, servicing the cars, building houses, fixing houses, making the food, making all the things that people consume.
Kissing God, though.
It's messed up to assume that yes, they have to go to work, but you don't. How is that? That is, it's not just a.
No, what's messed up is that you're paying them the lowest wages that you possibly could be paying them because you're trying to make as much money off of them as possible. Pay them more. You won't. I'm telling you right now. You do, in a world where you pay people a premium for coming into the office, you pay people more who are working on an assembly line and doing hard manual labor. In a world where you pay people what they're worth, you do not have whatever problem you think working from home is anymore, because people will willingly come in and do whatever you want them to do. How much money does your bottom engineer make? Exactly. How much money does your bottom engineer make? Tell me!
Thing. I think it's morally wrong.
Although productivity is definitely impacted too, and the ability of people to learn.
How does this fucking CNBC guy know anything about this? Like Like he has to fucking, oh yeah, productivity is her. I would know from my company that I have. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
I mean, on and on. Listen,
So, I mean, look, people will disagree with me about this, but
yeah, because you're wrong.
So if you want to work at Tesla, you want to work at SpaceX, you want to work at Twitter, you got to come into the office every day.
Yes, I mean, like I'm not saying, I'm saying like, look, put 40 hours in, and frankly, it doesn't even need to be like, Monday through Friday, you could work Monday through Thursday, and I'm also not saying no one should take, I mean, I think people should take vacations. Like I work 7 days a week, but I'm not expecting others to do that.
How noble of you, King Elon, to allow people to take vacations. How noble of you. How noble of you, my sir. Thank you. I'm just a lowly peasant, but thank you so much for letting me take a vacation from shoveling the royal shit. Thank you, King Elon.
How much sleep do you get, by the way?
About 6 hours.
You do? 6 hours, typically?
Yes.
No, that's not bad. I thought it would be less.
I've tried less, but...
This guy's such a glazer. So annoying. Oh, I thought it'd be less because of how hard you're constantly working. Please give me a bonus. Like, shut the fuck up.
My productivity, even though I'm awake more hours, I get less done.
Okay.
And the brain pain level is bad if I get less than 6 hours.
But you work 7 days a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually only... in terms of actually, you say like how many days in a year do I not put in some meaningful amount of work? It's probably about 2 or 3.
Right. 2 or 3 days
a year.
Yeah, a year.
Not. What are
you concerned at all?
What work is he claiming to be doing? He's not an engineer. I don't understand what work he thinks he's doing. I don't get it.